Hi, hello, welcome to BEL English. This is an opening with the Canadian company called Fallowfield Tree Farm Incorporation. So this company is located in British Columbia, and they have an opening as a farm worker in their sweet corn farm. So it's a Canadian-based company, and they provide remuneration in dollars as per hour at a cost of $14, and you'll be having a work duration of around 55 to 70 hours per week. So before we get into the detail of this particular job postings, if you are new to the channel, if you're new viewer to the channel, please do not forget to subscribe to the channel and click the bell button next to it so that you'll receive regular video updates. So this opening has been posted recently, and they're looking for almost like 2 to 3 people in their farm as a farm end worker. And the most special aspect of this particular job opening is they are looking for freshers. It is not that you should possess some previous experience or any other experience in Canada. You can be a fresher, you can be a person without any relevant experience as well. So they're looking for someone who is fresher, who don't have a background from a farm, but still is willing to do this particular job. And the salary they offer is $14.39 per hour, and the minimum working hours would be somewhere like 55 to 70 hours per week. And the terms of employment is seasonal employment, and that's a full-time employment. So the work timing would be different, and that will be cutting across probably like day, evening, weekend, and early morning. So that's how the time would be, probably like 6:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. So that is how the timing would be for the work. And the start date they have given is as soon as possible, since the company is looking for someone who can join them immediately. So the requirements of this particular job: you should be in a position to know English, you should be a good communication person, so you should be able to use English for oral and reading ability. So it's okay to have a good language skill, because it's a abroad country and people would actually have English as their primary language. So you should be in a position to have a good language. And education, this is what a special update here. So this particular job doesn't require any qualification. So within quotes, I'm just specifying it, they require no qualification, no degree or certificate or diploma is necessary for this particular job. So they look for someone who is fresher but still without any education background also. So anyone who has least of schooling and doesn't have a proper diploma or proper education background, but with a continuous willing to do any new work, irrespective of their previous experience, they are open to apply for this position. So the specific skill they're looking for is harvesting the crop, and it's a field crop, and you have to do hand harvesting. It's a hand harvesting process where you have to do through by your hand directly. It's a corn field, so corn has to be harvested regularly by hands without any additional special equipments. You have to do it by hand, and you have to collect them and segregate them and then store them. The work site environment would be outdoor, so predominantly it will be outdoor because it's a farm work, and that will be wet or damp, and it will be noisy atmosphere and often dusty, and in hot, cold, refrigerated situation, because it's a farm where you'll have cornfields being harvested. So obviously you should know how the farm would be when there is a cultivation going on, and when the harvesting is going on, you should know, like you would know how the farms would be. So that is how the work environment would be. So you should be adaptable for that environment. The transportation, the company doesn't take care of any transportation. You should be in a position to travel from your place to the destination, the farm. And they provide additional condition, like the work condition and physical capabilities which they have provided is they are expecting is a repetitive task. It's a repetitive task where it will be altogether a monotonous task. And people working in farm and people who have gone to farm would definitely know what kind of the nature of work involved in farming and farming supervision. So it's a predominantly a monotonous task where from start till end it will all be same, like collating or harvesting or planting seeds or collecting the complete, like the finished produces, or somewhere like segregating or storing them in a specific storage system. That is how a farm job would be. So this is what is being expected, and this is what the employer also clearly explained here. It's a repetitive task and handling heavy loads. So you should be in a position to handle heavy loads. Since it's a cornfield, you have to collect them, you have to carry them. Those should be in a position to handle heavy loads. Physically demanding, you have to be physically strong person, physically demanding person in order to carry them, hold them, and person with a lot of stamina to hold your actual capability throughout the day to work on the fields. And combination of sitting, standing, walking, bending, crouching, and kneeling. So this is how the work pattern would be. So repeatedly you may have to sit and stand, and sometimes you have to walk, bend, and crouching and kneeling. So that is how, because it's a field. So on a farm field, while doing a harvesting, you are obviously expected to do all the physical work in order to collect the end produce. That's the grown up corns. You'll be collecting them and then bringing them back to the farm place, where you have to store them and again go for collection. So that is how the job nature would be. That will be completely a monotonous task right from start till end. You'll be collecting and then taking them to the godown or place where they wanted to put them up, and then again you'll go back to the farm and collect them. So that is how it will be, the nature of job. And work location is in the rural area. Predominantly it's a rural area where the cultivation happens and the farm fields are more. And personal sustainability, which they are looking for, is flexibility, and you have to be a team player. As you know, most of these farm work would be typically with other people's as well. It wouldn't be a single person job. It will have a team of member who will be working as a colleague alongside of each and every one, for harvesting, for planting, for looking after the crops, and for pesticides and all those kind of things, maintaining a crop and stocking. Everything would be carried out by the team members. So you should be in a position to be a proper team player, and you have to be flexible enough with them. The landscape and horticulture technicians and specialist specific skills. So this is what they are expecting. It's clipping. So you should be in a position to hold the clipping process. So that's what the special expectation they have given. The application process is being explained, and the method of applying is applied through email process. So the email address has been given to you on the reference link provided in the description box. You can very well check them and send in your updated resume to the email address. And they do have the postal address, which is also being mentioned on the below reference link. You can visit them in person and talk to them about their expectation and about your profile, and see if that could meet their expectation, and you can very well break through the position. And it's open for anyone who is like legitimate, who is allowed to work in Canada. So you can apply directly through their email address. You can apply to them, and you can talk to them as well with their by directly visiting their mailing address as well. So I've explained the details here. If at all you got any questions or queries, please let me know on the below comment section. I'll be pleased to assist you on that. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and do not forget to share the video, support the channel, subscribe to us, so that you'll receive regular video updates on new job openings. So we'll meet you soon in another interesting job opening. Till then, take care guys. Bye bye. All the best for you.